What's up everybody? Welcome back to Belfort Street. My name is Julian and today we are going to cook pasta primavera. What is pasta primavera? What does it mean? It's basically just a pasta with a creamy vegetable sauce. It was invented in the 1970s by an Italian guy in Canada. Confused? Well, me too. And you know what's also confusing? Primavera means springtime, but now it's summertime. It doesn't matter. It's delicious and we're going to cook this pasta dish. We're going to eat this pasta dish and we're probably going to enjoy this pasta dish. Now why don't you come along with me? Let's go cook it.
Starting right here with our vegetables, we are going to use cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, green beans, asparagus, zucchini, green peas, and also some broccoli. The pasta we are using today is called pappardelle and has this kind of long, broad ribbon shape as you can see here. And this is why we are going to cut our vegetables today in quite thin, long slices, trying to match the shape of the pasta that we're using. First up are our mushrooms, where we are going to cut them lengthwise into fine slices. Put the mushrooms in a bowl and set the bowl aside. Next are the green beans. After giving them a little wash, we are going to remove this top bit here, and then we're going to finely slice them diagonally like this. When you're done slicing, put them in a small bowl and set the bowl aside. For the zucchini, first remove its stalk on the top, and then I was thinking to cut it lengthwise, but I changed my mind and grabbed this vegetable speed peeler over here. This little tool comes in very handy when you're trying to slice long thin strips off of vegetables. So in this case, this fits perfect for this job. Once again, we're going to put our zucchini slices in a little bowl and setting the bowl aside. For the asparagus, remove the lower part of the stalk that oftentimes can be a bit woody, or as you can see in my case, super woody, so I needed to remove almost half of the stalk, and use the same speed peeler trick on the asparagus as we did with the zucchini. I ended up finely slicing the parts that the speed peeler couldn't really get to with a knife, and when that was done, you guessed it, everything in a small bowl and off to the side. Next up is the broccoli, and here I only used those 3 little florets as you can see, since I was only cooking for myself and the vegetables were already getting a little bit overhand. I also cut them in fine slices lengthwise and then off to the bowl they go. Finally, our cherry tomatoes, just cut them in half and into a bowl and off to the side. So now we got our veggie prep done, and like I said, it's maybe a little bit too much for just one portion, but I mean, what can you do? Man's gotta eat. As you can see, here we have our finely sliced mushrooms, green beans, asparagus, green peas, broccoli and tomatoes. Now we're going to get 2 cloves of garlic, get rid of the peel and then also finely slice them up. To a pan on medium heat, we are going to add some hazelnuts in order to dry roast them. This will give them an even more nutty flavor and a little bit of a crunch. I want to crush them up later on and sprinkle them over the pasta when it's done. Move the nuts around in the pan and pay close attention to when they start to brown. Once you can see them changing their color, take them out of the pan immediately and set aside. To a pot with boiling water, we are going to add a good amount of sea salt, and then we're going to get our pasta. Like I said before, today we are going to use pappardelle, and I think around 100 grams or 4 of these little nests here should be fine for one portion. Put them in the boiling salted water and give them a good stir. Like always, stick to the packet instructions for cooking time and cook it a little bit less, as we are going to finish cooking our pasta in the sauce. While the pasta is cooking, we will make our sauce. For this, we are going to add some olive oil to a pan on medium-low heat. About 2 tablespoons should do the trick. Then add the cherry tomatoes and the sliced mushrooms and fry while stirring. Go ahead and season the mushrooms and cherry tomatoes with a good pinch of salt, stir it around and then add a good pinch of black pepper to that too. Give a good stir and then add about 8 tablespoons of butter to the pan. Let the butter melt and then stir in the chopped garlic from before. After that, our zucchini strips go in the pan and we are also going to let them fry for a little bit while stirring. Next up are about 2 tablespoons of our famous sugo pomodoro. If you don't have that, you could also just add some leftover tomato sauce or canned tomatoes. Just be sure to season them appropriately. Stir this in and then add some pasta water to loosen the whole thing up. While the sauce keeps bubbling away in the pan, we will add our other vegetables straight into the pot with our pasta. We want to cook the vegetables for about 2 minutes, so do this when there are about 2 minutes left before you want to transfer the pasta from the water into the sauce. Give the vegetables in the pasta water a good stir, and when the 2 minutes are up, add some cream to the sauce in the pan. Then grab your tongs and transfer the pasta and veggies over to the pan with the sauce. To that I'm going to add some fresh basil, which I am just roughly tearing apart with my hand. Combine everything well together and cook for a minute or so before adding our parmesan cheese. Incorporate the cheese into the sauce and then grate in some lemon zest to give it that last little punch of freshness. And there you go, the pasta is ready for plating. Twirl it up with your tongs and put it nicely in the middle of a pasta plate with some of those gorgeous veggies going on the top. Finally, finish the pasta with our crushed up roasted hazelnuts, some extra parmesan cheese and a nice garnish of fresh basil. And that's it! Andiamo mangiare!
And there we have it! Pasta primavera. It looks super delicious and I'm going to tuck right in. What else is there to do? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like, and let me know in the comments what you think about this pasta dish or what I should do in the future. Thank you so much. I'm going to finish this. I'm pretty hungry. And see you next time. You're still here.